3 true horror stories that can't be explained. Tonight, we start with the first. Listen close. These are real accounts from people who still cannot explain what happened. Expect sudden silence, strange marks, and moments that rewrite what you believe. We'll move fast, quick cuts, dark frames, scribble overlays to match the fear. No dramatization, only voices, records, and the places that remember. First story, a rural road, a stopped car, and something that answered back. He was driving home alone on a fogged country lane at midnight. Headlights carved through mist. A silhouette stood at the roadside and then vanished. He pulled over. His engine died. The radio filled with static and a whisper. A shadow leaned on the hood. It had no face, but it knew his name. He ran. He reached the house and found muddy footprints leading up the porch. Days later, the prints reappeared. Every month on the same date, like a calendar. Second story, an old boarding house with a locked room that no guest uses. A young woman moved in and ignored the sign that warned, "Do not open." At night, something scratched the wall from the other side, slow and patient. She pried open a seam and found a scribbled diary filled with names and dates. Each name matched a tenant who disappeared years earlier without notice. When she read aloud, the penmanship started writing itself beside her words. Third story, a lakeside cabin where the water refused to reflect the stars. A couple filmed their stay. The footage captured a figure standing on the lake. They paused the camera and the screen showed their living room, not the lake. Later they heard splashing inside the house as if the lake had walked in. The next morning the dock was perfectly dry, but wet footprints led back to the door. Neighbors whispered about a storm that never came and a face seen in glass. These reports were recorded, corroborated, and still defy every rational answer. No pattern links them, only a persistent impossibility that scratches at reason. If you believe in endings, this offers none. It only leaves questions. People who encountered these things keep one common habit. They check the locks twice. Tonight, lock your doors. Look at your reflection. Ask what watches from the dark. We leave you with this. The unknown does not need permission to enter.